Hey guys, have you ever wondered how to actually win a game of League? Well, look no further because this is it. This is the game I played where there's several moments in the game where there are clear moments and clear plays that my team does or the other team does that is trying to win the game. And I feel like a lot of people don't focus on the specifics of how you actually win instead of just, oh yeah, rotating, taking Baron, doing this, because that stuff is well and good and easy to say, but how do you actually do it? How can you find a time to take Baron? How can you set up a dive bot lane? This has everything. So let me fast forward for the first till something actually happens, because right now we're just farming Caitlyn. I'm zoning them. Shaco came bot for a potential dive, nothing happened. My team's pretty much going even so far. The first potential, there's a gank from Shaco. It didn't work at all. The first thing that happens, I think, is TF gets a good ult bot lane. Yeah, so right here, TF is 6. TF is 6. The lanes, I'm freezing it here, which is something that I'm consciously doing. TF dies, so it doesn't matter. This isn't it. Yeah. So first of all, let me pause it here and say, one of the things I've been doing this whole time trying to win is CSing very well. This is one of the things you do to win games. Is I have 88 CS at. I can't actually see the time, but I think it's close to like 9.5 minutes, which is pretty good. This is it. TFCs that they're pushed up. I'm not really. Shaco's coming down to 4-man. And this is pretty free. I think this is what happens. There's an Infernal Drake up too. Oh, right here. This is. I think this is it. Yeah. Jhin walks up. I could have traded. Yeah. And TF comes in. So this is. Let me pause it. What is pause? So this right here is a conscious play that TF and me, basically, I don't really think Alistar did, are doing to try to win this game. Is I freeze the lane for a bit, and then TF, being level 7 now, comes down with the ult on this bot lane. However, the execution is not there. As you will see, TF arrives with the blue card. And then Alistar goes in after we had backed out. I misplaced my trap, and then Alistar decides to go in here. I have a questionable net. We do get the kill, thankfully. However, I get cleaned up by Zac, who is here for a good counter gank. All this would have been avoided if TF had gold card, and I should have not wasted my net. However, that being said, I think it's worth it as I got a kill and Zac got a kill. Worth for me. There's me typing yikes. So here's another play. So I see that Infernal's up, and in my mind I'm thinking that I want to make a play around Infernal. Of course, Garen understands this as well. Shaco is taking Wraiths, which is kind of annoying. So here, when I basically do half of Jin's health, and then do half of Jin's health again, yeah, see, he gets healed up to full, and then just walks up again for a minion. And I hit him with the left right. I get 2 crits. I get 3 crits. That's pretty lucky from me. But that's another play that I'm doing. Like, I wouldn't be turning my brain off and just autoing the Jhin that much in lane with the Soraka if we didn't have an objective to take. And if it was Air Drake or even Ocean Drake, if we didn't need it for lanes, it wouldn't even be worth it. Here's me ulting Jhin again. Like, right here, I have done single-handedly, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I have single-handedly put both of these two guys at half health, and Soraka's even lower, to secure Fire Drake for my team. And then, you know, we're just chilling. However, this is when we have another good conscious play to win the game. I come over here to make sure that this is secured. And let me fast forward a bit. Yeah. Unfortunately, TF dies when I wanted him to come dive bot. So that's the other team making a pretty good play. Now, look, you guys see this minion stuck on this turret? It was stuck like there for a long ass time. And I said I wouldn't kill it. Oh, man. I said I won't kill, and then in the meantime, Jhin hits me with like a combo as I'm typing. So I gotta get him back for that. But here, see TF? This is good play from TF. TF sees that we have them low under turret, and this is a conscious play from him. I keep saying conscious, but this is a play from him capitalizing on our bot lane. This is a mid laner understanding how the game works, and good from him. You can do this on Ahri, you can do this on Sol, you can do this on any Talia. Is when obviously it's harder to do on champions like Anivia and Karthus, but you can still get roams off if you want. Is that he sees this. I think he started to come bot, but he's just going to push out mid, and we're going to push out bot, and then have a dive bot lane. If you don't dive bot lane or gank bot lane as TF ever, or even just like once, then you might as well be playing a different champion, because it's so good for your team. Yeah, TF sees this. He pings he's coming in. That's good. I should not have walked back when he pinged there. So this time he comes in with the gold card, and we get Jhin. Now I see that Jhin is pretty much dead, so I put a trap here, which is the only place Soraka can run to, and that secures this Soraka kill for us too. And Zach's here a bit too late. If he sees, now this is something that the other team could have done, is that they could have seen their bot lane getting low against a TF, and their mid laner and Zach should have ran straight bot. Like, Zach got the right idea, he just did it too late, and they could have turned it on us. Yasuo does come, so he also had the right idea, but like I said, if they got there before this dive goes off, then we get triple killed, because they're super strong. And yeah, I'm up now. I was up like 40 CS. That's mostly because of TF roams, also me popping off. The minion died that was stuck on the turret, so that's pretty sad. So here's me just like, oh, okay, here's another play. So this is also, this is mostly from me, but also because Alistar and Shaco set themselves up pretty well. I don't know how they snuck back there, but they did, and I see that, so I'm going to play like an idiot here, as I'm going to just walk up, basically, and try to 1v2. Obviously, I know this isn't going to work. I took a bit too much damage. Luckily, I got a good trap off and dodged the Jhin W, and both of them go down. I think I get this kill too, hopefully, yeah. Now here, then I make sure, okay, after that, I make sure to not walk where Zach can kill me, and then push the bot wave so that I can go top and then help catch this wave again when it comes back. However, that did not end up happening, as I pinged this guy back off the turret a bunch, but he stayed. And now this fight might look good. It might look good at first glance. I'm coming up, we got a 3v2. I assure you it is not, and this is a good play from the other team and a very, very bad play from my team, and me included once I get there, is that when you look at these champions, we have Yasuo, who I'm not sure the items he has at this point, Darius, and then Zach potentially. Those three are like probably some of the three scariest champions to group up in mid game, because they just synergize so well, have so much damage, and I'm not strong. Like, I'm very strong. I have 10 CS a minute. I almost have 2 items, but I cannot 1v1 any of these guys, and I cannot 3v3 any of them, because substitute maybe Jhin for Darius or something, and we can win that. But the problem is, that's not what's happening. And I think, yeah, Garen goes down instantly. Luckily, Darius doesn't even get the reset on his ult, I don't think. But then here comes Zach. And, yeah, now I'm here, and they've already wiped them, and this is a very bad mistake from me. I'm greeting to, like, try to, I don't know, make something happen, because in time, I remembered myself being strong, but compared to these three, I'm not. And I fuck up very hard there. I'm gonna skip that, but you know what I'm talking about. I didn't flash, and then got CC locked, and then flashed, and of course, the Yasuo ranged auto came in. This, not good. Me saying we just lost the game, that's just tilt talking. We almost got aced though, and that did put us behind quite a bit. Luckily, games are not won by one play. They're won by our dived bots. That from the other team trying to win the game. There's another Infernal Drake coming up, so we instantly get over here. I think we just take this. Yep, we do. Okay, now this is the next play. So this is the next breaking point in the game. So Yasuo's strong as hell. Zach's pretty strong. Darius is strong. Garen is relatively weak. Shaco's strong. TF's weak, and I'm kind of strong, although not too much stronger than the Jhin. Even though I'm really far ahead of him, I don't have 2 items. I just have a little bit more in boots. I'm stronger than him, yes, but not strong enough to change the tides of a fight. So here's me, not really paying attention to what's happening here. And yeah, so I see these guys coming up, and I see them coming in, so I immediately start setting up traps. I should be setting up a lot more. Luckily, the ones I set up end up paying some dividends. So here I see these guys going on TF. This man is done forever. These guys over here, I notice that whatever they're doing, they can handle it. I need to help this guy. Maybe if everything goes perfect for them, I end up dying too, but it doesn't. I set up a trap that gets Yasuo. This guy ulted the TF away from Yasuo. I'm not really sure what he was doing there. That's a mistake. But like I said, or not like I said, but like I need to say is that this is the other team trying to make a play, which could work, but I execute pretty well. Now right here, I get Zac in a trap, and I get Yasuo in a trap. Very good for me. I missed my Q, very bad. I get Zac in another trap. Yasuo goes down. Zac's going to go down. And we just traded. TF somehow doesn't even die, and I think Shaco lives too. Yeah, Shaco ults away. That's pretty good. And then TF comes back in to hit this Soraka, and I think we killed this guy too. Yeah, I crit him like 3 times, and then hit him with the QR that he lives through. What? I thought he died. Okay, well, we basically aced them, lost 1 person, Alistar, due to good execution from us, and a bit poor execution from the other team. So we take this turret. We take their jungle that we can. I see a big wave bot, so I'm just going bot. Push that out. I wanted to back, but I see this guy. Wait, hold on. What did this guy do that was so cool? Yeah, Shaco stayed here because he... that's why I said I'm good, Shaco. Because he was staying here just in case some guy came to kill me. But then he pulls off a pretty cool stealth play to get in that brush that I didn't even know you had enough time to do. And, you know, I jerk his ego off a bit. That helps you win. I'm buying my next item. We're just grouping mid right now. We're not really doing anything. Shaco's splitting bot. I'm now, like, right now, I'm really strong. So, I'm just kind of going from pushing out waves mid to taking jungle to going back to push out waves. I'm now, here's Infernal coming up again. We have the upper hand. So, the problem is Baron's also up, but I think this was on the patch that Baron... Yeah, this is definitely recent. Baron's really strong and hard to take now. So here's me kind of, you know, giving shot calls if it comes to it. Our Shaco ints right when Baron's up and Infernal's coming up, but I think he'll be up by that time, so it's not that bad. We take Scuttle. I take this because Shaco's dead, and I can't defend mid turret alone with TF and Garen. Although now they're here, so I'm coming here. We don't really want to fight here. Like, they're 4 and we have 3. Although Yasuo kind of starts the fight himself. And then now we're stuck fighting. I don't remember if we win this or not. Yeah. So this fight's going pretty well. Okay. Let me back it up and explain what I'm doing. So I pretty much played this fight up until, what the fuck, a certain point almost perfectly. So, more or less. So, trying to win this fight as an AD carry right now, my job is to not die. When people say the AD carry's job is to not die, they're not talking about the game in general, like, oh yeah, you got to get farm and not die. That is completely true, yes. But what they are mostly talking about is in these types of fights right here, I need to just do damage and not die. Like right now, I could be having different positioning trying to hit this guy, but Darius is on me, so I'm going to E away, zone him off. I could put some traps to zone him off. That's what I should have done. In the meantime, I thought that was bad. That was bad for me. And I misplayed pretty bad too because I could have killed Yasuo before I flashed. Jhin walks up like he's not following my rule of not dying. And we should have won that fight a lot harder than we did. Luckily, Infernal's coming up. So I'm just going to walk up here. Zac was low, so I know he's not going to be here. I'm just, you know, trying to do this because, yeah, there he is. And when I say low, I mean not low at all. Yeah, I guess I was wrong as well. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying. This is questionable. This is something you don't do if you want to win the game. I guess Zac wasn't low. I don't remember. And I warded there, not warded, trapped there because I thought he was going to come over the wall, but he just came over there, and then I overextend right when Infernal's coming up. This is how you lose the game. Luckily, Shaco just one-shots this guy, and I think they win this fight pretty hard. Zach's ult is just awful. Alistar also is hitting him with the troll. I'm spam pinging because I'm a wow, that was me screaming. I think once you get to higher elos, people understand that pings aren't really toxic like that. Like, that's more of just like a ping that you see what that guy did, you know? If you see a guy make a cool play, you spam ping question mark. If you see a guy make a terrible play, you spam ping question mark. I'm not doing it to annoy the guy. And I know some of you might say I was, but I'm not. Here's where we're just pushing out. Now, right here, we have 3 Infernal. We have Baron coming up. We have Shaco splitting bot, which probably shouldn't be doing. Okay, so I do want to explain my item choice here. Runon's, I think, was, even though it doesn't stack Caitlyn's headshot anymore, the purpose of it is the fact that it allows an AD carry to hit multiple people at once. And the other team has Yasuo, Zac, and Darius, who are all 3 going to be on me in a team fight or around me. And I can only hit one of them. And rapid fire allows me to hit, well, all of them, because I'm never going to be hitting Jhin or Soraka in a fight, and I need these 3 bruisers to be off me. Now we notice Zac bot, and I think what we're trying to do is group up around Baron, that if they go kill Shaco, we can. The problem is that Shaco's jungler, so we have no smite to secure it. Yeah, Garen makes a pretty bad play. And then now, okay, so now here, the other team is trying to make a play to win. They're grouping up, getting vision, which they should be doing, and threatening Baron. Shaco just back, but he's going to be here in time. Like, right now, they're just around here to clear vision, and that if we show somewhere... Now, here's another hard int play from me, and this is a very good play from the other team. I end up dying here, if you can believe that. But basically... as the team that's behind, because they are behind, they're against 3 Infernal, you need to be looking to make plays that are 100% guaranteed. And this Darius flash hooking me into the Yasuo ult is 100% guaranteed, especially with Garen dead. Even if we get the instant TF ult, Shaco pops out, and Alistar comes back and saves me, or tries to save me, I think I die here 100%. And this is very good from the Darius to be aware from that. Awful positioning for me. I greeted to hit someone with a trap or something. I don't remember. That's bad. That's just bad. And with Baron up, that's like the worst possible time I can get caught. Now here I'm hyping up my Shaco to steal, but they don't even they just stop Baron, which is smart here. Shaco just comes in behind, one-shots the Soraka. Lots of counterplay here. Also comes in and kills the Jhin, I think. No. Does get killed by the Darius. Oh, this was questionable. This was the TF blue carded in and then left Garen to die, and then Jhin just ults, and they end up losing this fight. This fight should have been won. There's me, you know, just letting this guy know that what he did was questionable. That's not necessary, and I shouldn't do that. However, he is completely true here with the so was your death. Okay. That was more questionable than TS play. So this is another good play from me. Awful play from Yasuo. He's 3 levels up on me, which is decent. He wastes his wind wall, and I know that I can fight him as long as I don't get ulted, and he just kind of dies and then gets Soraka ult cooldown. After he wasted the wind wall, he should have just left. I don't know really what he's doing. There's a huge wave bot that if Baron wasn't up, I would get, but Garen should have gone there if he had TP. I'm not sure. I come in here to get vision. Okay, and I think this is the last fight, or one of the last fights that leads to us winning the game. Like, this is still a close game. We have triple Infernal, which is bad for the other team, but other than that, the game's pretty close. Very bad for the other team, really. So here is a good fight. Yasuo's dead. He's still dead for 2 seconds, and this is a great fight for Caitlyn. Like, I just trap people left and right. Like, Darius is trapped. This guy gets trapped twice. Oh, well, I guess once. He would have been trapped twice. This guy, Garen, keeps going in, and we secure this Baron. I think we do, hopefully. We let TF just die to get the Baron. It's worth. And I didn't know my team was fighting here. I thought we were just going to back, but Alistar gets a fantastic engage, and I know that the fight's pretty much won from that. So I dip out. Yasuo makes it pretty close, but like I said, Shaco is super strong. He still has his ult. Garen spinning up there. Alistar had a great engage. I'm just going to push this out. Maybe one more wave and back. Yeah. Yeah, I back. Get a full armor pen item. I'm up 100 CS on this guy, basically. I'm up an entire item on him. I don't remember what dragon's up, but we just take it. We have Baron. We just need to group. Like, Shaco wants to keep splitting, which is fine and dandy, but we're the point. I mean, the point is to win, yes. So we group up and win. I don't remember if this. Yeah, Yasuo's dead. He's just like right here. This is something that you just don't do. He's defending a turret that is going to go down 100%. I trap him when his Zhonya's comes up. I'm just trying to hit people and not get damaged. That is a terrible, terrible E from me. I flash out just to make sure I don't give Darius resets. Like, this fight was awfully played from me. I do all of Jhin and Soraka's health, but I just played it really poorly, and I think my team just wins. Yeah, we win the game. So, in short, this game was won because we had bot control. We had bot control, and my mid laner capitalized on that to get us ahead. Our jungler had superior objective control that also was due to me. I'm not going to try to toot my own horn there, but it is. And my top laner went even. My mid laner lost, but helped our bot lane. And then we just played team fights much better than the other team did. And that's how you win a game. Hopefully this video was helpful, because I haven't really seen a lot like it.